Hi folks, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I am in a room of the house that you don't often get to see. You may have caught glimpses of it in various different vlogs over the past few years, but we don't normally film in here. This is my daughter Izzy's room, and Izzy has just turned 4, and in the new year we plan to move Izzy into the bigger guest room and turn this into a home office. So I thought I would take the opportunity and show you around. Before I start the tour, I just thought I'd mention that Izzy's room never looks this tidy. I have tidied it on purpose for this video, and I give it a good deep clean the other day. So please don't be disillusioned to think that Izzy's room looks like this normally, because it definitely doesn't. I wish it did, but it definitely doesn't. So I'll start at the door, and Izzy has the box room in our house, and the first thing you see is this little doorstop, and the poor fellow only has one wing. For some reason Izzy decided he only needed one wing and ripped that one off. And every now and again she'll pull the stuffing out and we'll find it all over her bedroom floor, which is a lovely treat. But he's still quite handy because he keeps the door open at night so we can hear her. So as you come into the room, on the right hand side we have put some of these wall stickers. Now these are from Aldi, and there are 2 packs of the wall stickers here. We bought one pack I think for £3.99, and then we went back the next week and saw that they were in the sale, and I think it was 99 pence for the second pack. So I thought I'd get a second pack and do a little bit of a mountain and air balloon scene on her wall, and she absolutely loves it. And the colours of the wall stickers fit in perfectly with the colour scheme. Down here we have a baby monitor and a night light. The baby monitor we don't really use. We only really use it if she's unwell, just so we can keep an extra ear out for her when we're downstairs. And the night light is a recent purchase, and it's really handy. So the light beams up from this section here, and this whole square lights up. It was only a couple of pounds from Amazon, and we have one here and one on the landing, so if Izzy needs to go to the loo in the night she can see where she's going. So moving around the room to this corner, this is a little wicker chair I got when I lived in Liverpool in my early 20s, and it's just sort of come with me. It has a grey cushion on it that we got from the range, and just some of Izzy's teddies. We've got the violet teddy there that you can program it to say Izzy's name and say her favourite foods and her favourite colours, and she's had that from when she was a tiny baby and she still absolutely loves it. And we've then got a pink basket there with a little owl on with all of her books in. Moving up from the chair we have this little shelf that was from eBay, and I've just popped some of her dressing up things on here just because I think it goes with the colour scheme of the room. She still plays with them, and if you follow me on Instagram, you can find me on Instagram at Pip.Milburn. You may recognise this little unicorn headband, tutu skirt and her wings down here, because last summer we did a little woodland unicorn fairy photo shoot. I'll try and find the picture, and if I can I'll insert it here. So that's what we used for that. And then I've got a little hanging frame here with a picture of Anthony in, and Izzy when she was a tiny baby. Look at her there, so cute. And then another little white hanging heart, and I can't exactly remember where these were from. Did it say on the back? No. They would have been from either Poundland, Pound World, Home Bargains, places like that. And then moving up we have a money box she got for her christening, and it's the Noah's Ark in silver, which is lovely. And then we have the Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls, which was a present for her birthday this year. Some of the stories are a little bit old for Izzy I think, but I think she'll really enjoy when she gets a bit older. And then this one is the Little People Big Dreams Marie Curie book. You can get loads of different books in this series, and it's something I would like to collect, and she really enjoys that story. So moving over on to the window area. So the curtains are blackout curtains that I got from the range, and on the packet it said that they were white, but to me they're a very pale grey, which was ideal because when we originally did the nursery, the colour scheme was going to be sort of lilac and grey. It's sort of changed since then. As Izzy's got older, we've added different colours, but that was the idea, the original idea when I first did the nursery. The tie backs on the curtains are white with grey stars, and these are a pair of tie backs I had made by a lady on Etsy. I've also got a little sign here that my best friend Jade got for me, but I thought the colour of it was perfect for this room, so I've just hung it there. Moving up to the top of the window, on the curtain pole there I have got 2 sets of battery operated fairy lights, and we have these on every night as we're reading a story, and then she'll fall asleep with them on and I'll pop in later on and turn them off. But I think they give a really nice cosy effect for when she's just about to go to sleep. Also hanging from this side of the curtain pole is a metal heart decoration, and I've also got another decoration hanging from the middle of the curtain pole, which sort of has clear beads around the heart. It's quite difficult to show because I'm on my tippy toes, it's quite high up, but hopefully you'll get the idea of that. Moving down this way on to this side where the tie backs are, I also have another heart hanging decoration, but this one's got little tiny bells on. In the window itself we have Peppa Pig. Izzy is still obsessed with Peppa Pig. I'm not entirely sure at what age children grow out of Peppa Pig, but Izzy is still very much a fan, so we have a little Peppa there. And then moving across to the middle of the windowsill, this is our fairy garden. It's a little bit overgrown, it's more like a fairy jungle. I think it could do with a trim. I can't even see the fairy, to be fair, but yeah, that's our little fairy garden. And then moving on to this side we have another money box that was given to Izzy for her christening. Moving around to this side we have Izzy's bedside table, and on it we have a lamp that I've had for years, but I just thought it went really well in this room. It needs a new bulb at the moment, so that's something I need to do today. Then we have the grow clock, which sometimes she sticks to, sometimes she doesn't. She'll often come into our room and say, "Mummy, my grow clock hasn't turned yellow yet," which sort of defeats the purpose. We also have a grow egg, which tells us the temperature in the room. And this star machine is absolutely brilliant. It's something a friend bought for Izzy when she was first born, and you can turn it on and it projects stars onto the ceiling, and you can also have it to play a little tune as well, and Izzy absolutely loves it. Izzy's bedside table was a bit of an upcycle project. We've had this little bedside table for years. It's originally from Homebase, and I gave it a good sand down and a fresh coat of paint, and also changed the drawer knobs as well to these clear sort of crystal type effect drawer knobs, and I think they were from eBay. Moving around from Izzy's bedside table we have her bed. This is a Mothercare cot bed, and really she is in desperate need of a proper single bed with a proper mattress now. The bed itself has definitely seen better days. She still fits in it, but I think the mattress itself could definitely do with being changed, and I think we're just going to get her a brand new single bed in the new year when we move her into the bigger spare bedroom. So I thought I'd show you quickly the state of Izzy's headboard. When she was a baby, when she was teething, she used to pull herself up and have a little gnaw on her headboard. I don't know if anybody else's children have done that, but yeah, that's what's happened, and there's little teeth marks in the headboard, the little tinker. We bought Izzy's duvet and pillowcase from Kiddie Care, and it's just got little owls on, which is quite cute. And sat on her bed are 2 jelly cats. The owl we bought for Izzy before she was born. It was the first teddy we ever bought her, and we got that one from the White Company. And then we bought the fox a little later on, and that was from Phoenix in Newcastle. The blue and the purple blankets are years old, and the ones that I used to have on my bed when I was in my early 20s, living with a group of girls in Newcastle. And this blanket is one that my mum made for Izzy. before she was born, and it's one that I took to the hospital, and it was the first blanket she was wrapped in at the hospital, so she always has this on her bed and she really loves it because Nanny made it for her. Moving up from Izzy's bed, we have her picture gallery. I'll have to apologise about the light on the wall at the moment. The sun has just decided this minute to make an appearance. So all of these little bits and frames and things are all from shops like Pip and I'm, Home Bargains, Poundland, Pound World, places like that. This one here that says Izzy, this is one that I made myself. That one up there with the big pink and purple eye, that was made by my friend Jade. This one here has Izzy's date of birth and her name, what she weighed when she was born, and that was a gift from some friends of ours in Scotland. You can't see it very well because again the light's shining right on it. This picture up here is me and Anthony, just as we got married. Some little pictures of Izzy, and then moving down to this one, this is a picture of Izzy when she was just a couple of hours old, laid on the hospital bed, and I just snapped her there, and it's just one of my favourite pictures. She looks so super duper cute in that one. And then this one here is a little photo shoot we did at Gibbside in the leaves, and that's a really lovely picture of Izzy too. You might notice that in this frame there is no picture. It fell out a good while ago and I have no idea what Izzy has done with it, so that needs to be replaced. Moving round from the picture gallery up to the ceiling, this light fitting, it could do with a really good dust, it's filthy, was only a couple of pounds, and I think it was from B&M Bargains, and we've got one in here, one in the living room and one in the dining room, and I think it looks so much more expensive than what it actually was. And then from the light fitting to the very corners of a ceiling, we've got these glow-in-the-dark stars, which I got from Amazon. And that, I think, is everything. If you've got any more questions about Izzy's room or where certain things are from, if I forgot to mention anything, please just let me know in the comments below and I'll try and help as best I can. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, don't forget to subscribe and give me a big thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.